going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Big Pain, back with another video, man. And before we get started, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Everybody who tunes in, much appreciated, man. Thanks for joining the channel. And as you can see, right now I'm giving my take on the Dak versus Wentz debate. I wasn't really going to do it because there's so many people that are commenting on it, and I just will have to find a way to put my spin on it. And at this point, I did. And since it's a big topic in the Eagles community and in our division rivals, the Cowboys community, why not give my take on it? When you look at the numbers last year, pardon me if I'm looking down because I got this the stats right here. It looks like Dak Prescott had a good year, 4,900 yards, 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and that's a good year, and that's a great year, especially when it comes to numbers, that's a great year, right? You look at Carson Wentz numbers: 4,039 yards, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, right? So when you look at it, Dak has more touchdowns, he has more yards, right? And when you look at the defense, their defense is ranked number 9. Our defense is ranked number 10. Points allowed was 20 points a game, and for them, and for us, it was 22.1. They allowed 223.5 yards per game, and we allowed 241.6 passing per game. So how is it that with them having a better defense and a better offense, like total offense, how didn't they win the division? Well, in my opinion, the X factors is the quarterbacks, right? A lot of people like to say, well, we have a better head coach, but a lot of people also bring up that Dak Prescott is the second most winning quarterback since he entered the league. So where do we draw the line? I know a lot of people heard that same statement from Lord Brunson, but on the real, where do you draw the line, right? But I'm taking a different angle with this. I'm not here to say, oh, give me the eye test and none of that, because all y'all say that's all the Eagles should say is the eye test. With the eye test, Wentz does look better, but we're going to talk about these numbers, right? And we're going to talk about why Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott is not even a debate, and it's not because of what you think. It's because it's not a debate, because when we face the Cowboys, it's Carson Wentz versus Ezekiel Elliott. It's not Carson Wentz versus Dak Prescott. Look at the numbers, Zeke runs through us, right? And let's not even talk about when we verse each other in a division. Let's talk about what happened this season, right? I'm not going to go back into 2018, 2017, 2016. I'm going to keep it relevant to 2019, last year, right? Last season. I'm going to tell you why this is Ezekiel Elliott's team. Ezekiel Elliott, when because they went 8-8 this year. So when they won those 8 games, this was Zeke's number. When they won those 8 games, when any point in the season, this was his number. This would have averaged out to 19.75 carries a game, 102 yards per game, 5.1 yards per carry, right? The losses, 17.8 attempts a game, so his attempts went down, 66.7 yards per game, and 3.9 yards per carry. This is no coincidence. When you play against the Cowboys, you have to stop Zeke. You're not supposed to, you don't game plan against Dak Prescott. And that's just a fact. You don't game plan against, now if Dak Prescott, with that being said, if Dak Prescott has big numbers like this or whatever, this is because Ezekiel Elliott draws 8 men in the box, which allows one-on-one coverage for guys like Michael Gallup, guys like Amari Cooper, guys like Randall Cobb. With that O-line, right? He has time to throw. He has everything that he needs to succeed, and he produced 8 wins last season, right? Here's the thing. When you look at it, right, and they'll say he has more wins, the reason why they were winning more was because Ezekiel Elliott in previous seasons, Ezekiel Elliott's yards per carry was higher. If you look at it, if you take out that season when he got suspended, Every year you look down from their rookie year till now, Ezekiel Elliott's yards per carry went down, and so did their wins. So a lot of people like to say, well, on ESPN, that's why they're saying that Ezekiel Elliott might have lost a step or he's 11th ranked running back, which is false. But his production has went down a little bit. So with that being said, so do their wins and their success. Ezekiel Elliott helps that defense because he runs the clock out. He makes the defense look better. He helps that O-line, and he helps that quarterback. I don't understand what y'all don't get about that. You look at Carson Wentz's top 3 receivers went down last year. Left with tight ends who are an elite duo, arguably the best duo, but they're not. He doesn't have a legit deep threat like Dak Prescott has. You know, our best deep threat last year was probably our running back Miles Sanders. You look at it from this angle, Zach Ertz, longest reception was 30 yards. So with that being said, that goes to show you our best weapon to throw the ball to isn't a deep threat. So when people game plan against the Eagles, the thing is to stop Ertz. But who's throwing Ertz the ball? Carson Wentz. So they double Ertz. So then what did he do? He get the ball to Goddard. He gives the ball to no-names like Greg Ward, Whiteside. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that. Miles Sanders, a rookie running back. He spreads the ball out to guys like that. Whereas though Zeke, everybody in the building know he's getting the ball on first down. You know, whatever. And if he averages in those wins, what was the number? 5 yards a carry in those wins, you know, and those losses when he don't average that many carries, you know, they fail because they need that. And that's their recipe for success. Nothing wrong with relying on the running game. But I just want y'all to recognize that they rely on a running game to be successful. You look at all these other running teams like the Titans, you know, they go as far as Derrick Henry take them. He ran out of gas against the Chiefs. You know, he ran them all the way to the playoffs. You know, he got tired. You look at the Rams, Todd Gurley, you know, injuries, only scored 3 points in the Super Bowl because he couldn't play. Even the Ravens, they had 2,000-yard rushes. One was Lamar Jackson, but the other one was Mark Ingram. So what they go do, they draft another running back. That's the smartest thing they could have did. I feel like the Cowboys, if they're going to draft anybody on offense, it should have been another running back. People going to say, oh, that's crazy, they got Zeke. But when Zeke get tired, y'all lose. Why not draft another running back? Y'all trying to draft receivers for what? Y'all recipe to win is through Zeke. And since we talking about running backs, let's talk about Miles Sanders and how Carson Wentz made him better just off the numbers, since y'all love stats. Because I'm giving y'all stats since y'all love bringing up stats. Miles Sanders in college, right? He had 24 receptions his last year in 2018, 139 yards, 5.8 yards a reception, 0 touchdowns. He gets to the NFL, has 50 receptions, so his receptions are up by 26. 509 yards, so you know from 139 to 509, that's a big difference right there. And then 10.2 yards per reception with 3 receiving touchdowns in his rookie year. Carson Wentz turned this man to an all-purpose back. This is what he does. He makes lemonade from bananas. Like, I don't know how he's doing this, man. Like, you talk about a guy that threw a touchdown every game, a guy that had 4,000 receiving yards without a receiver having over 500 yards. The only person to ever do it, that means nobody else has done it. And y'all trying to compare him to a guy who has an elite O-line, top 3 O-line, top 3 running back, top 3 receiving core. And y'all want me to sit here with a defense that ranked number 9 in total defense, total yards. And the offense, because y'all love saying that they got the best offense. Well, okay, with an offense that got all these yards, how then they win? Or do stats matter? Because now I'm showing y'all stats right now. Do stats matter or don't they? I'm confused right now because with these numbers, with a top 9 defense, right? With a top 3 O-line, with a top 3 running back, with a top 3 receiving core, you get that to Russell Wilson. You get that to Mahomes. You get that to Tom Brady. You get that to Drew Brees. You get that to Carson Wentz. They making the playoffs, yo. Regardless of the situation, y'all can say, well, good players can't succeed with bad coaching. What about coaches? Don't coaches need players that are clutch in clutch moments? At the end of the day, the coach can't play for you. You know, I just had to address this, man, because everybody like to bring up different things and different numbers, and I just showed y'all some numbers that goes to show that this is Zeke's team. So if we lose to the Cowboys in the future, just know it's because of Zeke, not because of Dak Prescott, man. Eagles Nation, man. Back with another video, maybe around this time, who knows, but just know I'm consistently giving y'all content, keep giving y'all videos, man. Carson was the best quarterback in the division, man. Hopefully he get blessed with health throughout the whole season, man. He gonna show y'all that, you know, he a top 5 quarterback, man. I see y'all later.